a shirt on if I got abs like that. You kiss my ass. I am not putting a shirt on. I'm going to church wearing nothing but baby oil if I had abs like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, because of Ricochet, I'm pretty positive that was his decision
Oh,
to
I
do
know,
it.
but still,
He's a
I'm
comic
just
guy.
saying he's a dummy.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Nope.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. You don't see fucking Finn Balor walking around with a t-shirt
Right.
ever.
He
Just
needs to
saying,
take a
motherfucker.
page out of Finn Balor's book and just be like posting stuff to social media where he's laying around asleep with no shirt on and
Eh,
baby oil spills over him.
Uh, yeah.
Anyway, I did see the ending of this match was
I don't know.
fantastic.
Maybe Casey told him to put his shit together and like start covering his ass up. And I'm not gonna lie. Casey came to me and told me to do something. I'd be like, yes, ma'am.
You said cover his ass up. That was a good pun. Uh, the finish to this match was fantastic. I don't understand why the Marissa and Summer and Ryan keep beating the shit out of Ricochet like that. After the match, somebody's got to come help him eventually.
Well, you know why they beat him down. If you can't beat him, you join him. We already called it. I will join the club. I
Hmm.
mean, just saying.
Speaking
They
of,
beat
did you see them offer Finn Balor help against Bray Wyatt? I
no.
believe it was on the pre-show. They ran up on Finn Balor backstage and was like, "If you need help, you know where to go."
Oh snap!
So I wonder if Bray Wyatt's gonna go after them now that Finn Balor's out of the way.
Well, I do think obviously this is the Twitterverse that's out there. Reports are announcing that Balor's going to be gone for a couple months, which is perfect. I hope he does go away for a few months because I hope he comes back as a heel, and I hope he comes back and they don't announce him returning, and he comes back to the aid of the club in a heel manner, and that would be fantastic.
We just want everybody to turn heel.
Well, the fuck, man, the ones that we want to turn heel, the ones that need to be heel. We've seen Balor Balor became famous for being the leader of a heel faction.
Are they really heels though? And they're the most popular fucking faction in the world.
Yes. NWO was a fucking heel faction, and they were the number one for a long
No,
time.
the
DX,
NWO Wolfpack was the most popular. The NWO got shit thrown at them all the time.
yeah, but everybody fucking loved NWO.
I didn't. Fuck
I
the
didn't
NWO.
say okay. Well, WCW guys then apparently didn't, but everyone else that fucking was watching did. I hated the NWO just because it was and WCW and it was Hulk Hogan. I really didn't give a shit. Fuck Hollywood Hogan. I was pissed because Diesel was there because I liked Diesel when I was younger. But it's the same way. DX was a heel faction, but
No,
people
they
fucking loved
weren't.
him. Bullshit. They're going against the fucking boss. That makes
They
them
were
a heel
going against the
faction.
Nation of Domination.
Ah.
That's how they started.
They became big when they were going against the authority, when they
No,
were going against the man.
they became big when they were going against Austin, and then Michaels got hurt, and then they turned face when Nation of Domination came around. They started going with them. So you're right. They started out as heels when it was Shawn
Thank you.
Michaels and Triple H
Right.
and China and Rick Rude,
And Rick Rude.
and then they
I mean,
started.
you cannot be a heel faction with Rick Rude there. Let's be
You
honest here.
also can't be a heel when you come out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The Generation X proudly brings to you it's WWF Tag Team Champions of the World.
The Road Dogg, Jesse James. The badass Billy Gunn.
It's been 25 years and you still remember it. You telling me the motherfuckers are heels?
Hey, fucking Kevin Owens is a heel, and people love him. Just say people fucking. You know what? It goes a different topic that's not wrestling related. People love suck. People are backwards. This is what it is. People cheer for Becky Lynch. They tried turning Becky Lynch fucking full blown heel a year ago, and people fucking loved her. She's a face.
That had more to do with her than it did heel and face.
We can look at all the heels over the last couple years, and the heels have been some of the biggest following than anybody else because people love what they're not supposed to love.
Well, I mean, have you turned the news on lately, Martin? People are pieces of shit.
I mean,
That's why they love heels now. People are shitheads.
I mean, AJ Styles is a heel. People love AJ Styles.
I mean, I don't, and I live in Georgia.
I mean, I do, but then again, people Charlotte Flair's a heel. Well, no, people fucking love Charlotte. I don't know
don't.
why, but I didn't say everybody, motherfucker. I said people.
I don't appreciate your tone right now, to be honest with you. How about the Nature Boy and the Street Profits yesterday? Woo!
I fucking loved it, and I'm not. Yeah, everyone knows where I stand with Ric Flair, but the Street Profits and them going back and forth and wheeling and dealing, jet flying. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting into this son bitch right here real quick. Oh man, that was fantastic. That was did he fuck not Dawkins? Did he
Foley,
fucking yeah, Ford. Did he drop the elbow too, like off screen right there? Also,
no. Flair kicked him. Flair kicked him. I think Flair kicked him, and then Flair dropped the elbow on him, or maybe he did drop.
No, I think he dropped the elbow like off screen. You could barely see him drop down.
You see him fall, and then you see Flair put his elbow up like he's about to drop it on him.
And then they like cut out screen. I'm like, oh shit, that was awesome. Why couldn't they show that shit?
Yep. Speaking of Ric Flair, because we're just all over the place, it was announced today that the very first episode of SmackDown Live will basically be a Raw reunion all over again, only this time Sting will be there. Because Sting was such a frequent superstar on SmackDown that he's coming to the SmackDown reunion, the 20th anniversary, because he was Mr. SmackDown for so many years.
He had so many great SmackDown moments.
My God.
I don't know how we got through the 2000s without him.
It was that time when he called out the Giant, and he was high, and the Giant was smoking a cigarette, and Sting slapped the shit out of him. There was that match where he fought Macho Man on that was WCW Thunder. But Sting was never on SmackDown.
Oh, that's right. But you know who? So the nice thing about Sting being there on SmackDown is because he'll be there on SmackDown when somebody won't be there on SmackDown.
The jabroni beating,
pie
eyebrow raising, trail blazing.
Fuck you, Dwayne.
Strong as a bear, fast as a buck. The biggest thing to hit Wisconsin because the Packers suck. The Rock.
Wow. You fucking went there with it. You fucking went there with it. All right. Fucking $40,000 man down there. He ain't going to do shit this year.
$40 million.
$40 million.
Pay that man.
He ain't worth $40,000
million. Give Dak all the money. All of it. Maybe he get that chipped tooth fixed.
You're talking about, man, he's gonna get that shit like fucking trademark, like Michael Strahan style.
Come around looking like Gangrel next year. What's the next match? Way the fuck off topic.
We got Bayley Ember Moon for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh, this was so boring. I was so disappointed.
It was so horrible. It really was.
Because I like Ember Moon, and I thought she should have won the title.
I actually thought that this was the perfect time for her to get the title.
Who did we pick?
We both picked Ember Moon to win.
And 53% of Twitter disagreed with us. And they picked Bayley.
They picked Bayley's ass to win, not Bayley. They picked her ass to win.
I mean,
and if you put a poll up Bayley versus Bayley's ass, I'm telling you which one I'm voting for.
You just said a poll and Bayley's ass. You're a pervert. Bray Wyatt's creeping me out on your TV right now.
I just saw it on the double screen.
We got to talk about that.
So that right there.
When we get to that match, we got to talk about that. That motherfucker was creepy. Bayley and Ember Moon in a snoozer. This is the part of the night where Canada decided to go Canadian and start drinking Molson Ice, getting drunk, and acting a damn fool. Because after this match, they pretty much ruined the rest of SummerSlam. Like, I turned the volume down. Because sometimes a crowd can make a match or a show, and a crowd can definitely break it. And they tried their best to break SummerSlam last night. And again, I thought it was a good show. What's the next match?
The best in the world, Shane.
That's pretty good.
McMahon versus Kevin Owens.
85% said Kevin Owens would win, and I believe 100% of Boot to the Face picked Kevin Owens also.
Damn right.
There ain't much to say about this match except the fact that, man, Elias is a jobber.
fucking sucks, man. I fucking love Elias, and he did. Yeah. And I'm not. That was a pretty. Thought that was a pretty decent match.
You know what I didn't like about it?
What's that?
Did you watch Roman versus Shane?
Yeah.
Shane got so much offense in against Roman, and KO pretty much kicked his ass all night and kicked Elias's ass all night.
Yeah.
And just toyed with him. And you trying to tell me KO is a badder motherfucker than Roman Reigns? I mean, I know you can't compare them match to match, but what was the point of letting Shane get so? If anything, Roman should have dominated Shane, and Shane should have snuck out the win with help of Drew McIntyre. Shane beat the shit out of Roman Reigns that match. I didn't like that.
You know what I did like? Is that we didn't get a high spot from Shane. I love that.
They had to save it for the best wrestler in the world. We'll talk about him later.
That is true. No, so but no, other than that, I thought obviously it's kind of irritating the fact that they've let Shane get over everybody in the fucking roster, including Roman, just to have Kevin Owens, because the way they do it's like, oh, Kevin Owens is basically the best wrestler on the roster because he's the one that can get over Shane. The only one to get over Shane this year, my you. But Kevin Owens is on SmackDown. Roman Reigns is on SmackDown. I don't know. Maybe we'll see something there, but I guess not because Kevin. You know what? Here's the thing: Kevin Owens beat Shane, and tomorrow night Kevin Owens is going to be a heel again because he'll be going up against somebody else now.
Breaking news: Buddy Murphy on Twitter has challenged Roman Reigns to a match tomorrow night, and Roman has accepted.
Well, I don't know. Is him and Bliss still together? I don't know. Mr. Bliss is about to get his ass beat. That's all I'm saying. You know what? You know what? Hold on, before you go on, what wouldn't surprise me is if this whole bullshit with Rowan and Buddy isn't a setup for the three of them to come out and just beat up Roman.
This has so much potential to be so good, and it's gonna be so awful. Because if that's how it turns out, that Buddy Murphy teams with Daniel Bryan and Rowan to try to end Roman Reigns' career, fucking gag me with a spoon. Next match was Trish versus Charlotte, correct?
Yup. What are your thoughts on this match? This match went 16 minutes. This is actually, I think, by 5 seconds, the second longest match on the card.
90% of Twitter picked Charlotte.
I mean, they'd be smart. Obviously, I didn't go. I went a different route. If I had gone being smart, I would have picked Charlotte also, but I went a different route.
Who did I pick?
We both picked Trish.
I picked Trish? Wow. Did I really?
Yeah, we both picked Trish. We both picked Trish. But because you said they were going to give a Canadian a win, and it wasn't going to be Natty.
Yeah, and they made both the women from Canada tap out.
Fuck yeah, they did.
Wow. So, basically, they were running down SummerSlam, and they were like, yeah, Becky's going to beat Natty, and Canada's going to be a submission match. She's going to make her tap out. Charlotte was like, what? Becky's just going to beat a Canadian chick in Canada? Like, I want to fight a Canadian in Canada and make her tap out. And they were like, oh, let's call Trish. See if she's picked the kids up yet. It was a good match, though. It was probably Trish's best match since. Oh,
Trish looked.
It was Trish's best match since her feud with Mickie James, because she hadn't had many great matches.
There was a few moments I was like, oh, that sucks. But that was for Trish as not being a wrestler for the last 10 years. That was a pretty damn good match for her against Charlotte at that.
And I hate to break it to people, it wasn't all Charlotte. Trish did her damn part in that match.
Absolutely.
So if we're not one thing, Marty, we're objective. Regardless of how we feel about people, when they do well, we tell the truth.
People know that. I think people know that because there's wrestlers we fucking hate and despise, yet we fucking give them credit where it's due. Everyone knows my feelings on Ric Flair, and yet I still shout him out all the time. There you go, Peteropolis. There's a positive right there.
The shade on Ric Flair. Good Lord. I tell you what, if it gets hot here in Georgia, I'm gonna go stand next to Ric Flair because he's got plenty of shade from your ass over there. Good Lord.